I feel like there's. Is it live now? Yeah. Okay. I can. Okay.
Please stand for the playing of the national anthem performed by the Homestead Orchestras. To our seniors, the class of 2021. On the first day of school, you received a message that the success of our year would be defined by the way you act, how you represent yourselves, your classmates, and your school. Leading the student body is a big deal, you heard, especially in a time of uncertainty. You were told that your leadership and modeling of positive behavior in and outside of school would go a long way in keeping us together in school. Well, we stayed in school, had those rich in-class discussions, competed in our sporting events, performed our plays and concerts, kept up with our school clubs, and even created some more. A full senior year. I hope as you leave campus today, after our ceremony, you realize that everything you finished individually and everything we finished as a school couldn't have been possible without your strong leadership and ability to persist. As you reflect on what has been finished, today should actually feel like the start of something new. But first, it's an opportunity to look back on how much you've overcome, how much you've grown, and how much there is to be grateful for. Research tells us our brains are motivated by seeing how far we've come rather than how far we have to go. The ability to look back and be proud of those small successes that build up in order to reach long-term goals. That's the kind of stuff our brain likes, and it's natural for us to think in this way. Like the parents in the audience who've watched you grow over the past 18 years. It feels so good to celebrate those large and small moments along the way that have gotten you to this point. That's why a day like today should feel so special to you. It's your opportunity to celebrate those small habits and successes you've created as a student, reflecting on those things you can do now that you couldn't do or do as well at the beginning of your senior year, or the beginning of high school, or over your more than a decade-long journey through school. The author Sean Acker has said, your brain at positive is 31% more productive than it is at negative, neutral, or stressed. As you sit and individually reflect on your many small wins over time, your mind is likely to be filled with positive psychology and emotions of happiness, joy, inspiration, and love. And just imagine, as you go through this personal reflection of everything you have finished at Homestead, what these emotions can do for you as you work to reach your highest potential. When we think about a high school graduation, there is no doubt we think about all that is complete, yet those things that remain unfinished, our next steps, also come to mind. That's right, you've officially finished all of your requirements at Homestead, and you're about to receive a diploma as proof of that. But along that journey, you become more than just a Homestead graduate, you've become a Highlander. And the work of a mighty Highlander is something that is never quite finished. That's because being a Highlander is more than just completing the credits necessary to graduate. It's the critical thinking skills you learned preparing for tests and projects over the years, the communication and collaboration you've had with classmates and teachers, and all the relationships you've built. It's the knowledge you've gained about yourself, your strengths, your interests, and your learning styles. You know your career options, you have choices, you can set goals, and you know what it means to be engaged civically, to be culturally and globally aware and involved in your community. Importantly, As a Highlander, you understand the desire to belong and the benefits of togetherness. You choose kindness, friendship, and inclusion of others. Class of 2021, you're finished at Homestead, but as Highlanders forever, you've developed some unique skills that prepared you to take on what the world has to offer next, and that will drive you to go after what remains unfinished. Think back on what you have finished and realize your amazing potential for what's to come. Stay resilient, stay hopeful, and seize this moment. As I close, graduates, thank you for being an extraordinary group of young people, an unforgettable senior class. I have greatly enjoyed spending time with you since we came in together 4 years ago. And I thank you for the lessons you have afforded me, our faculty, staff, students, and all future Highlanders. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the commencement speakers for the class of 2021 who have been chosen to speak on the theme Finished, Unfinished. Our first speaker is Talia Lansing, who will attend the College of Worcester in Ohio next year.
Good evening, graduates. We have all heard the idiom, when one door closes, another door opens. To us, it sounds a bit cliche. However, when Alexander Graham Bell coined the phrase, a whole new method of communication had recently changed the world. In light of our theme, finished, unfinished, I would like to propose a revision. I prefer to say, when one door closes, build another one. Homestead has been our home for 4 years, but now we're finished, and tonight, that door is closing. We can come back to visit, but we will never walk those halls as students again. Many of us have already started searching for career paths, opportunities, and colleges that fit us best. Instead of wandering around and trying to find a door that someone else has opened for us, I propose we go out and buy the wood and the nails and put in the hard work to build the opportunities we want. Maybe we have to peek into a few doors to find that one threshold we really want to cross, and that's okay. However, if we find a door we like that happens to be locked, instead of walking away from it, we should fashion a new key, or maybe we should knock it down. There is still so much to learn, so many things to build and open. What I hope for us as we cast away is that we will be confident, innovative, and fearless. Still, I can't help but feel a bit nostalgic. On September 1st, 2020, my alarm went off at 5:40 a.m. I drove myself over to Vermont Park, sat down on the grass in front of Lake Michigan, and watched what should have been our senior sunrise. Like today, I did a lot of contemplation that morning, including asking the question of why I was even there. Yes, in a typical year, the first day of school would include the senior get-together on the football field, but we had been told that was not going to happen. I sat by myself looking at the sun, going through our Homestead memories, like Not Whole Speech's freshman year, purple streamers for Relay for Life, ACT Capri Suns, flag runner at football games as we cheered in our student section, walk and talks, s'mores in chemistry class, and long breaks outside. Even though that sunrise finished, and the morning turned into my first ever 3-hour class, the nostalgia was far from finished. I was left to wonder how it's possible that we're done with our time at Homestead when it feels like there's so much left for us to do. So many things we envisioned that then changed in our reality. It took us until March 19th to get our real senior sunrise. The thing about sunrises is that they make you feel small and big at exactly the same time. They're slow and calming, as if we have all the time in the world to catch up on everything we need to do. But we have that time because there are so many doors to open. We are going to spend the next 40 years of our lives figuring out what we want to do. That's right, 40, not 4. Now, I'm going to ask everyone on this field a question, and I'd like you to raise your hands in response. Who here, sometimes, feels like they have no idea what they're doing? Yes, this question comes from a Grey's Anatomy episode, but you saw how many of the adults raised their hands even though they've been done with high school for years. The choices you are making right now are important because they are the next door you're going to walk through. But eventually that door is going to close too. Your life is an unfinished series of friendships, plot twists, and doorways you could never imagine right now. Maybe you'll live on the International Space Station and get 16 sunrises a day. Maybe you'll move to the North Pole and have to go without one for weeks. But friends, whenever we wake up early and see the sun peek over the horizon, let's remember each other. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Our next speaker is Gavin Harrison, who will attend Boyce College in Kentucky next year. My fellow classmates, we are gathered this evening to celebrate a remarkable achievement in our lives. A significant foundational part of our education has been finished. This undertaking was not only expected of us, but also supported and encouraged. Therefore, I want to take a moment to thank all the people sitting around this field, parents, siblings, grandparents, teachers, and a whole host of loved ones. We have finished high school, but for what reason? Were these 4 years completed just to get into college? Just to appease others? Was all the hard work to finally crack the code on why in the world Mr. Sloma puts his big-time assessments into his mini-fridge? Did we walk the halls of our school just to learn to recognize the time of day to avoid the lunchroom bathroom at all costs? All joking aside, our completed K through 12 education marks a baseline level of knowledge that everyone sitting here about to cross this stage has attained. This rite of passage has value, and we will use what we have learned in ways we cannot fathom yet. However, I want more. A deeper and more fundamental aspiration than the pursuit of knowledge. A desire for truth. Our pursuit of truth, of wisdom, has even greater value because wisdom allows us to apply what we learn. And I believe we should continue on for our entire lives in this pursuit. It is not news to anyone here that we live in a tumultuous time full of strife. Many recognize that people argue too much today. We call one another names, refuse to listen to those with other views, and too often choose contention over compromise and polarization over unity. We still have some growing to do as a society. As we step into adult roles, take on leadership positions, build upon what is finished here today, and expand on all that is unfinished regarding our potential. I propose that we lead as those who allow truth and wisdom to prevail. The great thinker Augustine of Hippo said during his time on earth roughly 1,700 years ago, "The truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Let it loose. It will defend itself." My friends, truth will prevail. So we cannot let ourselves settle for a definition of truth that we have inherited from our families, our society, or even ourselves without contemplation. If we are to fulfill and finish what we are capable of and contribute to the work of those before us who created positive change, we must first recognize that our pursuit of truth remains unfinished. Sometimes the truth hurts,
but it does defend itself. Perhaps we have lost sight of the difference between truth and opinion. Truth transcends opinion-filled disagreements. Yet today it seems we shout across a great divide to one another. We act like our arguments will change someone's mind, not understanding that our foundations differ. If we can unite over a value of truth, we can finish unfinished visions, solve problems, and fulfill all we are capable of. So my call to each and everyone here, especially my fellow classmates, is to pursue truth. Look for her behind every corner. Without acknowledging truth, we will see progress halted, compromise forgotten, and democracy eviscerated. Pontius Pilate asked Jesus hours before the latter was crucified, "What is truth?" Can you answer that question? This is a question that I know I must ask too. I'm only 18 and just beginning my journey. But from 18 to 118, if we as individuals and as a generation uphold truth, seek wisdom, and build on a shared foundation, the implications for all we finish will be miraculous. Thank you all, and God bless.
Our final speaker is Alana Dvorkin, who will attend the University of Michigan in the fall.
Good evening, friends and family. Wow, as I look around, I see many beautiful smiles that I have missed. They're well-deserved because class of 2021, we made it through all 191 days of this school year. If we look back on the past 4 years, most of us would admit that at times we let the pressure from academics, our social lives, or maybe the challenge of deciding which photo would get the most likes on Instagram get to us. With some positive and some negative results, our generation has exceptionally high standards that we place on ourselves. It is on nights like these we can pause, satisfied that we have finished something we can take pride in. With no more assignments to turn in, grades to earn, or projects to create, we can just be together. So in this special moment, we embark on the unfinished part of our life, the part we have yet to create. Wherever we choose to continue our learning, we can open our world by exploring the possibility of dynamic and unfamiliar endeavors. As we leave Homestead and look towards our next journey in life, my hope for all of us is we hold on to our cherished friendships, but I also hope we seek the opportunity of exploring new friendships. Life is so much more extraordinary than we realize if we allow ourselves to take a risk, embrace discomfort, meet new people who are different than us, we advance. 2 years ago, I stepped outside my comfort zone and I met a young girl with Down syndrome named Emily. Emily, now one of my closest friends, does not succumb to society's version of the perfect girl. Instead, she radiates her own light. I, like so many others, easily get snared in the expectations spawned by society. Expectations to strive for flawlessness, to follow a prescribed path, to do what others expect instead of shining a light within me. However, by observing Emily's brilliant confidence, I started to rethink what is important and what is beautiful. And it had nothing to do with conformity. It had everything to do with being open to new friendships, new career paths, and new lifestyles. Ones that we had not yet even begun to imagine that wait right around the corner. Tonight, the conversations we have with family members and grandparents will likely lead to conversations about our intended major or career path. But I have a confession to make. I do not have my life figured out yet. Many of us will head off to college, some chanting Go Badgers, others Go Hoosiers, Go Panthers, Go Jayhawks, and of course, my personal favorite, Go Blue. Others may elect a different journey in life, traveling, serving in the military, or going straight to work. Regardless, it is important to remember life is about what is unfinished within us as much as it is about what we finish. If the conversations you have tonight lead you to say, I don't know yet, I think we need to give ourselves permission to say this unapologetically and not flinch. Life is so much more extraordinary than we could imagine. And with this, we can explore the possibilities of unexpected opportunities. Let's move away from status quo. Aiming for perfection only creates massive disappointment. But when we aim for growth and risk without flinching, failure creates opportunity to evolve. There will never be a single program or school or job that will transform us into the perfect individuals. Rather, it is the commitment to being open and to letting the light within us shine brightly that creates our unique and amazing self. Class of 2021, let your light shine always, and congratulations.
At this time, we will continue a Homestead commencement tradition and allow our graduates an opportunity to reflect while the Homestead choirs perform the song Castaway. Now, please join me in recognizing the distinguished honor students for the class of 2021. These students earned the top 10 cumulative grade point averages on either the weighted or unweighted scale. This year we have 18 distinguished honor students. I will announce them in alphabetical order so that they may come forth to receive a commemoration of this accomplishment. Alexis Bazell, who will attend the University of Georgia to study marketing. Megan Case, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study engineering. Elizabeth Castroverde, who will attend New York University to study computer science and computer engineering. Max Franks, who will attend Washington University, St. Louis to study English. Talia Lansing, who will attend the College of Worcester to study math. Gianna May Lim, who will attend the University of Florida to study aerospace engineering. Benjamin Lorenz, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee to study physics. Ava Meester, who will attend the University of Michigan to study journalism, cinema studies, and fine arts. Manal Nasir, who will attend Marquette University to study biomedical sciences. Anna Wynn, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study international studies. Abby Ravanelli, who will attend Marquette University to study biomedical sciences. Itai Sasson, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study biochemistry. Chloe Salino, who will attend the University of California, Santa Barbara to study financial mathematics and statistics. Caitlin Sisney, who will attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities to study global studies. Zachary Sprinkman, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study chemical engineering. Caitlin Wade, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study finance and international business. Travis Weber, who will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study biomedical engineering. And Elizabeth Wilkerson, who will attend Northwestern University to study political science. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished honor students from the class of 2021. You're good. You're good. Yep. You're good. At this time, I am proud to present the Homestead High School class of 2021 to you, Dr. Joint, each student having met the requirements for graduation established by the Mequon-Thiensville School District and the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction. I am pleased to introduce the Superintendent of Schools for the Mequon-Thiensville School District, Dr. Matthew Joint, to accept the class.
Thank you, Principal Ebert. I could not be more excited to be here with all of you today. Let me start by asking you to please join me for a brief moment to acknowledge the work of our community's leaders, both past and present, the dedicated service of our Board of Education members, as well as that of our city and village officials, is important to the vitality of our schools. The strength of a community correlates to the strength of its schools, and the Mequon-Thiensville School District has much to celebrate. I would be remiss if in the short time I have with you this evening, I didn't share that I am forever grateful to serve as the superintendent in this community, a community that values our public schools, a community that believes a quality educational program will create a better future for all of us. To every senior on the field, you are our future, and I could not be prouder of you. Amongst all the moments and memories of the past 10 months, your senior year will always be remembered as a unique time in our lives, a time in which we were forced to connect with one another, to learn together, and to live differently. Though there were times when it was difficult, you managed, you found a way, and you have prevailed. And you made it here to this milestone in your life. Milestones are events, experiences, and transitional moments in our lives that mark a significant stage in our development as individuals. Milestones are unique to us. They are defined by who we are and often represent, a time of remarkable change. Graduating high school is not solely a task to complete, but a rite of passage in the long, winding path of life and what you will ultimately make of it. Today is a milestone, one to celebrate and to be proud of. The feeling of accomplishment and the act of passage that occurs at a milestone in life, in this case, graduation from high school, is often followed by uncertainty. Just when one stage is finished, you take a step toward another, unfinished and new beginning. More than any other graduating class before you, you have learned that uncertainty and setbacks are simply obstacles that you have the ability to overcome. You have first-hand experience at having to face situations that are outside your circle of influence, those which you lack the ability to control, and you have done so admirably. You have numerous experiences to draw from that will shape your lives and how you live them moving forward. Keep this in mind. In life, you will face adversity, and how you respond to those difficult situations is important. It is not solely the experiences themselves that shape the uniqueness of our character, but our response to them. Sometimes it is those moments that rattle us the most, or those milestones that we believe to be the greatest, that provide us with the strength and the will to move forward. When you take that step forward as a creator, a problem solver, an optimistic leader, your unfinished journey will quickly come to life and your successes will take shape. Today is a day to celebrate a milestone and to reflect on all you have achieved. Tomorrow, take time to consider what you have learned, how you've grown, and how you plan to move forward in pursuit of your goals. As the superintendent of schools, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I invite you to continue to remain connected to the Mequon-Thiensville School District in the future. And today, to the graduating class of 2021, congratulations on this fine accomplishment.
This evening, school board member Mr. Akram Khan will join Dr. Joint and me in the presentation of diplomas. Please join me in thanking Mr. Khan for his participation in this evening's commencement ceremony and for his leadership of our great school district. Please note that faculty members Ms. Chris Bessler, Director of Counseling, Ms. Amelia Fig-Franzoy, Theater Director, and Ms. Jennifer Zortman, Avid and Math Teacher and Math Department Chair, have been asked to read the names of our graduates this evening. These three represent the outstanding faculty and staff members of our high school, some of who are joining us tonight. Graduates, please rise and approach the stage with your name card.
Alana Dvorkin. Gavin Harrison. Talia Lansing. Elizabeth Castroverde. John Gresham. Bailey Timmer. Taylor Perez. Talia Bodie. Katrina Lieberman. Angelica Amon. Grace Decker. Margaret Berger. Zach Sprinkman. Chloe Salino. Alexis Buzzle. Abby Revinelli. Ben Lorenz. Caitlin Sisney. Itai Sasson. Max Franks. Elizabeth Wilkerson. Megan Gale. Audrey Ferrero. Ronnie Match. Giabao. Ooh, Wen. Margaret Rappa. Leah Moore. Heaven Kim. Morgan Limbach. Alicia Foyer. Kristen Dillon. Genesis Ashley Figueroa. Anton Gurvich. Alexandra Ness. Gianna May Lim. Ava Meester. Manal Nazir.
Megan Case. Travis Weber. Anna Wing. Caitlin Wade. Benjamin DeRobertis. Axel Van Valkenburg. Stephen Lamb. Daniel Schweitzer. Thomas Buchanan. Aiden Decker. Mohammed Khalid. Janny Her. Bradley Fallander. Adam Hurwitz. Sonny DeToro. Henry Robbins. Gray Stieber. Stasia Zong. Shuozhuang Vang. Andrew Marita. Sam Warschauer. Jack Worthland. Sigmund Van Valkenburg. Jason Pan. Megan Hartlieb. Callie Schallert. Catherine Price. Danielle Kleinman. Ashley Zeiss. Faith Schuanowski. Isabella Hike. Caroline Crawley. Michael Rolfs. Theodore Schall.
James Moyer. Nicholas Phelps. Haven Baker Schmidt. Mia Caputa. Aliyah Check. Richard Lutz. Kelly Elliott. Nathan Fallender. Orion Clam.
Jesse Brown.
Jesse Brown. Nathan Corbett. Riley Kramer. Lola Wowacek. Aziel Carson. Keelan Allen. Oliver Seward. Charles Pfeiffer. Taylor Herr. Nyla Zhang. Devin Schmitz. Ty Miller. Josiah Lesage. Celia Nelson. Tiffany Schmidman. Claire Baden. Ariana Halaska. Kate Griswold. Chloe Stojevic. Claudia Shadid. Janiyah Williams. Ayo Adebogan. Aaron Gilger.
Joseph
Joseph
Reuben.
Reuven. Owen Sotelo.
Nayeli.
Nayeli Green. Connor Birmingham. Jack Laval. Cameron Wagner. Eric Berger. Dylan Brown. Nathan Baskai. Olivia Koleski. Tyler Maxson.
David Marcon. Jeb Clark. Tommy Castle. Joseph Nom. Eleanor Ojalabi. Richard Jacob. Andrew Balistreri. Zoe Rakam. Riley Hudson. Max Flitman. Christian Subcheck. Tanner Decker Donatello. Aaron Hirsch. Zachary Duckler. Benjamin Lukich. Kendall Roslin. Paige Lidke Waldner. Katrina Kroll. Hannah Kennedy. Isabella Brooks. Andrea Sawabaka. Amanda Odom. Leonai Valemsa. Brent Corey. Caitlin Bronstein.
Yeah, Caitlin!
Jamie McCoy. Theodora Krieger. Elena Duman. Elizaveta Familiant. Francesca DiMartino. Gracie Neubauer. Scarlett Marofo. Karis Ross. Chase Bell. Rachel Weichland. Ashley Gilbert. Megan Schuyler. Jalen Burris. Deja Young. Amari Carter. Ricky Dillon. Madeline Miller. Fiona Lawler. Olivia Van Lannen.
Elon Leuven. Megan Connect. John Avery Valentine. Audrey Jacobs. Paige Halcomb. Joshua Kloss. Grace Acito. Julia Rowe. Austin Heffernan. Ashley Bruno. Caroline Downey. Jessica G. Kate Quashis. Adrielle Nelson. Avery Bursell. Justin Jang. Layla Mosen. Isabel Kramer. Malika Daikoa. Ava McNarney. Jeffrey Jimenez. Lindsay Brown. Rebecca Raffi. Lucia Camer. Sydney Lanther.
Allie Benitez.
Allie Benitez. Josie Kramer. Sophia Wise. Grace Ow. Anne Ramlow. Taylor Apel. Anna Timmy. Jocelyn Bindra. Ellie Dorman. Ellie Dorr. Marie Freed. Chloe McCabe. Nyriko Kelly. Haley White. Emma Zems. Samantha Trost. Margaret McEnon.
Elizabeth Rader. Owen Leaders. Dennis Gusev. McKenna Murata. Carissa Hunt. Nora O'Brien. Reginald Moorer. Salvador Majoreo. Rue O'Donnell. Alex Pons. Jonathan Racco. Daniel Schweitzer. Jack Fargo. Jackson Fleming. Ava Rose Hoffman Cavalco. Audrey Elkert. Gabby Thomas. Elizabeth Thomas. Noah LaBelle. Logan Mandelman. Tanner Van Voren. Logan Connect. Brian Klug. Daniel Foster. Elise Schultes. Noemi Esquilin. Lucas Hart. Manav Shah. Cole Nagel. Adam Rossler. Ella Zvi. Brianna Tuller. Emily Paget. Allison Kanya. Maximilian Doms. Alexandre Paredes. Emma Lucis. Jackson Bird. Sean Cipher. Nathan Callis.
Corey Pricky. Brendan O'Brien. Nathan Williams. Jacob Powell. Andrew Prusik. Jolie Waddell. Elena Westlake. Montez Simmons. Jackson Shipshack. Sean Fehrenbach. Ryan Hanley. Ryan Gottlefinger. Guy Tamim. Robert Briovitsky. Amani Patton. Andrew Schultz. Zachary Orfield. Thomas Burns. Caroline Weir. Isla Vlasov. Adam Cook. Curtis Thomas II. Rishi Meredith. Kiara Sherlecki. Christian Bensky. Elijah Bodner. Abdullah Ahad Khan. Declan Kane. Chance Davis. Dakin Baker Schmidt. Justin Chang. Michael Maxey. Jalen Perry Daniels. Brandon Payne Thompson. Patrick Berger. Jacob Haber.
Let's go.
Grant Hook.
I got this one. Devin Curran. Riley Olson. Ivan Diaz. Zingzai Zhang. Timaya Paris. Kyler Quesada Allen. Maxim Miller. David Neighbors. Lance Ambrose Jr. Jaden Johnson. Julie Kim. Ian Weeson. Parker Nieves.
Members of the class of 2021, at this time, to signify your status as high school graduates, I ask that you move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the newest graduating class of Homestead High School. Graduates, as you leave, do so filled with great memories of the past and inspiration for the future. Again, congratulations and good luck.